Hi guys, I'm Dr. Zoe and this is the Legit Talks. I am so happy to say you that we are going to talk with one of the person who is behind this Be the Change NGO, and her name is Lavanya, and let's just know what her journey is like, and I am sure that she is going to put some great light into greater aspects of life, into something really different, and as it says, be the change. Let's make a change, guys. So let's know the end.
Hi,
Hi, good afternoon.
good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. How are you doing?
I'm also doing so great, and I just want to tell you, I'm so happy. You took an initiative to be on my show. This is really a big thing for me, Lavanya. Thank you so much for considering us.
Thank you.
Yeah, there are people joining us, so I just want to tell you that we are really grateful to have you, and let's have your introduction right away. Introduce yourself, please.
Yes. Am I clearly audible?
Yes.
Your voice has been cut in between. Can you repeat? I was unable to hear something. It has been missed.
Okay, I just said like we are really grateful to have you here, me and my all of the viewers. So please let's have some connection with us today by Be the Change, and let's have your introduction.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I always encourage people like you are doing something out of the box. Like I see in your page where you're bringing people together. That is really needed because everybody has a story. That story has to be told. That story has to be heard. Right? So
Yeah,
thank you so
right.
much. Keep doing it. So who all joining? Hi to all. Good afternoon. So keep visiting this page, the legit talks. She's making, legit, legit stories. That's really great because we all are busy with our profession, right? But you're coming out, talking to people. That's what needed because somebody,
Yeah,
some XYZ person there may get inspired by any of our speakers.
right, right.
So
Very true.
thank you. Thank you so much for that. So I'm Lavanya Gudelli. I'm the founder and president of Be the Change and also Celebrate Life Initiative. So basically, everybody thinks like we want to establish one good career. Like I want to go for software. I want to go for film industry, whatever it
Yeah,
is. But I want to also do something for my career. But again, I always feel social service is everyone's responsibility. It's not
yeah,
only Lamya's passion or some other's passion. Okay, it's everybody's responsibility. But I have taken this little serious,
okay.
little personal, little
Yeah,
personal,
right.
where that made me to be here today to share my
Yeah.
story. So
Wow.
in 2018, we started this organization, Be the Change. But back then, I don't have any knowledge or NGO. I don't have any background, any support, any knowledge on social media or how to start NGO, how to talk to people. I don't have anything. But the only thing I have is
Yeah,
passion. If you have passion, that will always lead you to the right path, right direction. It will show you
very
all
true.
the possibilities. It will show you all the possibilities. It opens all the possibilities. You never know. Somebody comes and joins as a volunteer. Somebody comes and supports you. But we
Yeah,
need to have that strong passion. Are we having it is the right question where we need to question ourselves. So in 2018,
right.
in August, I launched this organization,
Mhm.
but it's not easy. It was a not easy journey. In the meanwhile, I got so many challenges, so many struggles, so many troubles. Okay. But now I'm privileged to share all the struggles as some learnings. I learned
Right.
something out of it. I never stuck there. Most of the people, what we do when we start something, will stuck there. Like some challenge comes in between, if some struggle comes in our way, we'll stuck there. We'll get stuck there.
Yeah,
But that leads us to the failure. Even I got so many challenges when started this organization, though it is a non-profitable organization. Our major focus is helping underprivileged community, there to women. There too, we talk about periods, menstrual health and hygiene. We go to
Yeah.
slum area where we interact with women, those who are not aware of what the period is, how to use sanitary pad. Okay, we interact with these kind of people because
Yeah.
as an adult, like as a teenager, going to slums is not easy. I started this organization when I was just 18, 19 years old, going to
Mhm.
slum areas, doing some surveys, talking to those people. People, in the beginning, people didn't accept me, like, but as days passes, when we keep on going, keep on doing things, they realize like
Mhm.
this team is doing something for our welfare. So let's support them. That little support
Yeah.
encouraged me a lot. So far we served 5,000 plus women one on one from different
Wow.
backgrounds, from different professions, from different, so
Mm.
it's a great achievement. Okay, it's a great achievement. It always pushes me so hard. It always inspires me so hard to do more. So this is a little background about our organization.
Amazing. The organization name suggests everything, like actually be the change. And you being called a young change maker, how do you actually feel about that?
Your network issue, I guess. Again, I missed your question.
Okay, sorry. Being called a young change maker, how do you actually feel?
Yes. So young adulthood, like teenage, it is a very challenging phase of every human being in our lives.
Yeah.
Uh, 12 to 25 or whatever teenage group, it's a very challenging and also it is very crucial phase where we can learn and where we can lose so many things actually. So
Right.
the positive advantage I have is I was very like I was very particular about doing something for the society. Like I was very bright student. Since from
Hmm.
childhood I was very introvert too. But people can't
Okay.
believe an introvert becomes a leader and leading so many people. But again,
Yeah.
I have this passion in my mind since from school days. I was inspired by Mother Teresa's story when I was in sixth standard.
Yeah.
Okay, when I
Awesome.
was in sixth standard, I was really inspired. There was a lesson about Mother Teresa in my sixth standard. Still, I remember that paragraph. The teacher who told that story. So I was really, really inspired by her story. I really want to become a like her. Like I don't know the connection I have with that story made me to okay. When I grow up, I also need to do like her, at least a 0.00% whatever she had done. Because being a 12
Yeah.
years old, Mother Teresa, when she was 12 years old, she has done so many charity activities. How that possible? She doesn't have any background. That
Yeah.
strikes me a lot. So, be it social service or any profession you take, irrespective of your
Hmm.
age, irrespective of your background, irrespective of your family background, status, whatever it is, you can do it still. You can do it because
Yeah.
I have taken that formula, applied into my life. Okay, I
Hmm.
started organization. I have so many phobias. I have so many phobia. I have flight phobia. I have water phobia. I have people's phobia also. Like so many.
Oh.
It's not easy journey. People always think Lavanya is very brave. She can speak like a leader, but I have so many phobias. I overcome all of them by step by step. Okay,
Hmm.
so I'll share a story. I got one opportunity to deliver a talk in one of the states in India, but I have a flight phobia.
Okay.
I can't board into flight.
Yeah.
So now the question is, will I be losing that opportunity or will I be motivating myself to overcome this phobia? But at last, I could
Right.
able to board into flight by overcoming my phobia and I delivered a talk. I got so much positive response from the people. So when we see
Yeah.
the result, it always it always pushes us, when it always motivates us. We'll forget all the struggles we have done so far when we see the result. So being a young
Right.
change makers, being a young change makers, 18 to 19 years, at the age of 18 to 19 years I started this. So then we'll get so many struggles, we'll get so many distractions, family won't support. Okay.
Yeah.
Even I came from a very backward community, I can say. Okay. My
Hmm.
family doesn't have that much education background. Even I'm the only one person completed graduation in my family. So there are so
Okay.
many stigmas, so many stereotypes, so many challenges. Okay. In my family, then back then, not now, back then, people
Yeah.
are not allowed to go out, women are not allowed to go out, that kind of community I born and brought up. But now I'm traveling across the city, I'm traveling across India, I'm motivating people how that is possible. So this advice is for all the youngsters. So you have to build that confidence in your parents. Most of the people complain like, my parents are not supporting me, I want to learn
Yeah.
this, I want to go to that city. The real
Right.
question is, are you able to create, are you able to build the trust among you and your parents? So
Yeah.
that question we all need to have ourselves. So I started building the trust between my parents and me. Then they gave me freedom to choose whatever I want to do. So there are challenges.
Right.
Age doesn't matter. Age, there are so many great people in the history who have created miracles throughout their journey. How that is possible? Mindset matters.
Yeah.
So if we have strong
Yeah.
mindset, doors always will be open for us.
Amazing, amazing. You're actually making a difference here. By saying all of these things, people would understand like you are not supposed to get stuck somewhere. If you want to get out of there, prepare your mind to get out of there and just take a step ahead and you will obviously be out in few days or maybe it will take some time, but you will be out at some point. That's really amazing. So when was the moment when you felt like like you should be an amazing social worker in your life?
Yeah. So, since from childhood, I was always inclined towards doing something good. I
Yeah.
always kind to people. I don't know, there is this kind, like 100% kind tagline, I can say. I was always very kind to people. I can't even scold if somebody did bad to me. Even in my family, there are very rare. Even I can count 1 or 2 times. I just scream. Okay, so I
Okay.
always be like a decent girl since childhood only. That helped me to build my personality a lot. Okay, but I was very sad when I see somebody is in struggle, somebody is in some problem. I'll again share you one
Mhm.
story. This is very, I know, heart touching story for me. I don't know how big impact it can create, but this story now realized me that my path being social worker I've chosen even in childhood only. So when I was in fifth standard, I used to travel from school to my hometown
Yeah.
in Acto. Okay, it which is 3 to 4 kilometers. The cost is
Hmm.
only 2 rupees. Back in 2017, the story happened.
Yeah.
Every parent in the village gives 2 rupees, 4 rupees, up and down 4 rupees. It's a community
Okay.
outwards. Okay,
Hmm.
so then I was very introvert. I only limited myself to school and home. That's it. So 9 to 4 p.m. is the school hours. So one of my
Okay.
class, I don't know her in deep. She is not even my friend, just a classmate. She lost her 2 rupees. Okay, she lost her
Oh,
2 rupees. She's crying. She was crying. She was not sharing it to anybody else. She was standing there. I was just observing. I was waiting for auto to come at the gate of school. I was
okay.
observing. So I was not talking to her. Just she was a classmate. I don't know anything about her. I went to you. Trust me. You believe or not? I went to her. I asked, "What's your problem?" She was crying like, "Na rendu rupayal poyai." Like I lost my 2 rupees. How can I go to school? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gave my 2 rupees to her. I told I have extra 2 rupees, but I
Oh,
don't have it. I told, so you go home. I have extra. So she went. Everybody left the school. I was all alone there. I was thinking how to
oh,
go, how to go. Back then we don't have phones. We don't have anybody. So 1 hour I waited. Then I felt like, okay, now I should walk. 4 to 5 kilometers. I walked to my home. Okay, this happened. Now that realized me like somebody is in problem. I'll give my resources, I'll give my energy, time, efforts, knowledge to make that people happy,
Yeah.
to help them to come out from that problem. Being that 11, 10 years old girl, it's not easy to think in deep. But all credits to God, universe, who made me, who made me to
Yeah.
think in that way.
Amazing. This is really inspiring. I mean, even if you have a little bit and you give that to someone who is actually in need, there are good things already happening with you, to you, and also that person is happy because that person will always remember you. In my hard time, there was one stranger who came and helped me. This is like everybody should follow this. Humanity is the one religion that I do also follow. I don't follow any other stuff. But this is like on the top. Until and unless you do that, nobody will ever know you. Nobody will even know like what are you here for. And as you said, universe, they have given us like the big universe has given us a chance to be on this earth and bring a change and help a human like people around us. So this is like amazing thing that we're doing. I just love the story. It really inspired me a lot. Okay, so like NGO, like can you tell me where is it actually located?
It's in Hyderabad. I operate from
Mhm.
Hyderabad. Basically, I originated one of the village from Telangana, Mehboobabaad district,
Mhm.
Maripada. This is my hometown, but I operate from Hyderabad. So this NGO is located in
Okay.
Hyderabad, but we operate in different places, in different locations.
Okay, so can you tell a little deep, like what actually happens in the NGO, Be the Change, and what services do you provide?
Yes. So we are into multiple charity activities. We also collaborate with
Mhm.
some other organization. So we also have another two wings called She Empowers and Celebrate Life. She Empowers is
Okay.
exclusively working for the women empowerment, where we bring different women entrepreneurs. Once in a year, we do this award, like award ceremony project called Born to be Extraordinary. You are born to be extraordinary.
Wow.
So we are doing it.
Wow. Awesome.
We encourage every women to know their potential because like if somebody is getting award, they might be teachers or some people who's already having fame and all, right? But here
Yeah.
we do something different. We encourage women homemakers. We encourage people
Yeah.
who are having a story. Okay, they should
Yeah.
feel, every human feel like I'm deserve to get award. My story also gets inspired. Okay, so that kind of
True.
mentality mindset we create. So born to be extraordinary across India, we get a lot of stories. In that we finalize 50 to 60 stories every year. We give them award, like we that award,
Wow.
I'm just simply saying award, but that award really created a lot of difference in their lives after receiving that award. Among all the dignitaries, among all the inspiring women, they were so
Yeah.
empowered, were so inspired. So Born to be Extraordinary initiative is dedicatedly working for that. So another thing we have is Celebrate Life. I strongly believe that we have only one life. We need to celebrate you
Yes.
at any cost, no matter what. If you get breakup,
Yeah.
if your job, whatever it happens, you have to celebrate. Why? Because we never know tomorrow what is going to happen in our life, even next hour, next minute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this means how truly you are living your in life in the present moment. That I believe. So we are dealing with these mental health issues like depression, suicidal thoughts. So we
Yeah.
create motivational talks, motivational webinar. This includes that. So the major project that we have been doing is creating awareness in menstrual health and hygiene, and also providing them pads for free of cost. We distribute
Wow.
pads for free. So far we have given so many thousands pads by collaborating one of the organization called Pari. So all the credits to them,
Okay.
because all the credits to the supporter. However, we initiate the initiative, we need some
Hmm.
support, right?
Yeah. Right.
So
Right.
we also visit orphanages, old age homes, education support. So there are so many multiple
Hmm.
projects, multiple segments we have. But only one thing is, I believe be the change that you wanted to see in the world. I always believe you should walk the talk. If you're telling some words, are you applying that words to your real life? Are you getting results out
Yeah.
of it? So I truly believe it, and I believe that I really walk the talk. Like I'm whatever I'm saying, I'm applying it in my life. Okay, so that is a
Yeah.
major thing. So I always my philosophy is aspire to inspire before you expire. This every minute this revolves in my mind because before we leave
Wow.
this planet, we have to do something. It's not earning crores of money. Are you earning at least one
Right.
person's? Are you earning at least one person's
Hmm.
heart by helping them, by spreading happiness? So that is a
Yeah.
major area.
This is like one of like a flashback of my life. Like I have been thinking about this life thing recently and there were no answers. And when I got the answer, I started this show. As you said, like the NGO provides this awards to the people who are literally unknown. And my tagline of the show is let's know the unknown. As everybody is so much into those people who are already famous, they follow their footsteps, they follow their lines and everything. But you don't even know the person who is beside you or around you. They are much more inspiring for your life. You don't even know what they're going through. You don't even know what challenges they have faced already, and they have overcome it and they are doing something really amazing in their life. This is one of the lessons that's taking worth for. And I am so happy that I would just love to be a part of this NGO. If I visit to Hyderabad, I'll directly come to your NGO. This will be such a big blessing for me. And I'm so happy and I really bless you with all the great futures in there. And please consider every normal person because some or the other way they are doing beautiful things in life but हमको कुछ भी नहीं पता है, we don't know anything, we are just totally zero in that knowledge. We'll get to know such people through your NGO. That is amazing. Can you tell me one of the most difficult times of your life?
Yes, every day is a difficult time, but how we overcome, how we mold is what matters. So
Yeah.
in my engineering, in my intermediate as well, two times
Hmm.
I get left face paralysis, left or right. I
Oh.
was not remembering. Okay, it is a little disease like hormonal imbalance. I guess it's not any severe, but if we neglect, it will go to severe stage.
Okay.
I did not consult any doctor then. So all of a sudden I was not able to speak. My mouth started crooked like it is whatever I'm speaking. I'm able to spit on my face when I am brushing and
Oh.
so this is so hurting. Like I was in depression. Like am I going to die through this disease? As a teenager, we'll get a lot of less discouragement and all
Yeah.
right. Then
Hmm.
it came two times, not even one time. I was very weak then
Hmm.
physically when it coming to my health. I was very weak. So that is the one issue. Another thing is
Yeah.
the girl who is speaking to you. She was very bright student since right from childhood, but I couldn't able to complete my engineering. Okay, when I came to
Oh.
my engineering, I was unable to take the failure when I get backlogs. Okay.
Hmm.
I was topper in school. I was one of the district topper in my SSC. I was topper in my college intermediate. But when it comes to this failures, I could not able to take. I was into deep depression. How should I complete my graduation? So I couldn't able
Yeah.
to complete my engineering, but I could able to complete my BSc electronics. So then again when we get failures, what we think, our life ho gaya then. Like, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That. But we have to check possibilities. If you're not liking one course, that should not end your life. Most of the people we
Yeah.
can see nowadays also 10th inter, if they get less marks, if they get failure, most of the students, especially girl students, got suicide.
Yeah.
Like I got the actually you should have a practical knowledge nowadays. You can see so many companies are hiring those who are not having degrees also. You can see that change.
Yeah.
So now I got failed in BTech. So this is I'm openly telling I got failed in my BTech. So I might have completed it, but I was in very depression state. I thought it was my cup of tea. Then I shifted into BSc electronics. Okay, then I
Okay.
successfully completed it. So now the question is, if you get some challenge, why do you take the challenge? Like, most of the people think it is a life ending process. Like, I should end my life. I'm not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not worthy. I'm unworthy
Yeah.
person. I could not able to complete engineering. I could not able to complete my pharmacy. I could not able to get this job. There are 7 billion people. You think 7 billion opportunities are there on the planet? Why that engineering
Yeah.
CA or some, pharmacy or doctor, some that's XYZ profession. Why that profession controls you? You are so unique,
Yeah.
right? Your
Yeah.
thumb impression is unique in 7 billion people. You have to gain that confidence. If not one person, some other person will come. If not some one opportunity, you might able to get some wonderful opportunity. You have to have that
Yeah.
patience
True.
to get out of from that trauma. So I was so much depressed then. There are so many like financial problems, family problems. It was not an easy journey at all. But how are you making it easy? Is making up your mind positive, filling your mind with positive thoughts. Because if you cry, if you get depressed, the situation will be changing. No, right? So
Yeah.
then fill your mind with positive thoughts, and you have to, you have to mold your situation into positive phase. So I could
Yeah.
able to overcome with 100% confidence. That only I'm teaching you all right now.
Wow. I mean, as soon as you get into a situation which is making you think more, making more activities out of you, that is the actual thing that is going to take you out of the bed and do something. Otherwise, everything is totally provided here. Like doing normal stuff like related to the system, as system says you need to go to school, then college, then have a good job, and then make a family, and then work for it, and just one day will come and you're going to leave this planet. But there are these people who are actually doing this, bringing the change in the system. There is nothing like that. And for that, you actually need to, as you said, like a mindset. Every day, if you keep talking negative, it is going to put that negative pressure on every moment. Whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever you feel. And if one negative thing happens early in the morning, it is going to stay till the night because you're
Exactly.
going to keep thinking of after it. And the second thing is, see, as you are running an NGO, it's not an easy task. First of all, it's a non-profitable one. Okay, you just need to give yourself a lot. Your energy goes, there are some routines that you're not going to follow. Sometimes there is no time for yourself. All of these things. And do you really think that people think in this way, like, okay, you're enjoying your life? People will say, like, okay, she is just giving time to somebody else. She's not enjoying this kind of life. Basically, this is your joy. So you need to find
Yes,
your joy and work in
exactly.
that direction. So you have gone through one dark phase, one of that phase where you couldn't get help from somebody, but you got help from yourself and you stood up. This is one of the best part that I have come to know through this entire session, because this is one of the point I would say it comes in woman empowerment. Guys, just forget about everything. Forget about all of your doubts and all of your fears. You are really unique. As you said, 7 billion people, 7 billion opportunities, and 7 billion places to go and do stuff. Just get out of the bed and do what you like. There is no system in it. That's amazing lesson that you gave. Awesome. Okay. So, can you tell me, like, according to you, do you really feel that humanity is being practiced these days?
Actually, this Corona has taught us so many things. After Corona, the people started,
Yeah.
the rude people also started talking kindly, nicely, smoothly. Because when we
Yeah.
know what after death, we never know. But till our death, we want to enjoy our life. We want to do
Yeah.
something. Most of the people, we think self first, others
Yeah.
next. Self love is that is another concept. Selfishness is
Yeah.
that another concept. Selfishness, self-love is not the same. People get confused here also.
No. Yeah.
Self-love is it will make you to understand to spread that love to others. Okay,
Yeah.
selfishness is you always keep yourself first. You always think I have to get all the things. It's not like in the universe everything is connected. We all are connected. That science also proven this. Okay, it's not any
Yeah.
spirituality. We all are connected. We are energetically. Every species on the planet is connected. So when
Yeah.
you see good for others, indirectly you're also getting good.
Yeah.
So keep you have to love yourself, but again, think about others also. There are so many religions also teaching like pray for others, think about
Yeah.
others there also. Then great, great monumental people like they teach like nation first, self next. They teach that.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
not like any sacrificial thing. Again, if we think in deep, when we seek welfare, when we seek good for others, it always come back to you, as it has been proven by science also. So now
Yeah.
there are so many people are so rude to themselves, so rude to others. I don't know what they're going to earn out of it. But only thing we all need to keep in our mind is like we all came here for rent. I can say I'll name it as a rent, like rental agreement. Okay. So
Yeah.
when we are in the rented room, what we do, though it is not our room, we'll keep it clean, right? We make sure
Yeah.
everything is going well, will keep
Hmm.
association relationship with the staff, right? So this is a
Yeah.
rental life. So how we are spending this, just spreading some little love, little extra smiles, little extra. So do whatever in your hands only. So nobody is going to ask you do sacrifice your life, donate some lakhs.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Sometimes you never realize when you are in office, if you speak some kind words to your colleague, you never know how much depression they are in. That kind words
Yeah.
can make their entire day. So your words, your skills, your talent, your everything counts. You can do
Yeah. Right.
whatever in your hands only, but that can create somebody's world. So we have to
Yeah.
think about it. So nowadays, most of the people are coming forward to do the charity. After Corona, everybody's mindset has been changed. Like our life
Right.
is, in seconds, our life is going to be vanished in the Corona, right?
Yeah.
Oxygens, blood platelet. There are so much trauma, so much, distress at that. After overcoming all, we all need to question ourselves again: is still we are alive? Why? Our
Yeah.
neighbors have been gone, so many our loved ones also, so many people lost their loved ones. So still why
Yeah.
I'm alive, still why you are alive? If we can answer that question, there is no space for this hatred, ego, disrespect,
Yeah.
selfishness. There is no
Yeah.
space, because when you filled your mind with this positive love, affection, care and kindness, there is no space.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
nowadays,
Yeah. Yeah.
coming forward to help others, it has been drastically changing after Corona. So in order to get realized, most of the people needs one strong situation in their life, right? If some
Yeah.
bad
Yeah.
happen, they realize. But again, this is a very short life, so we are wasting time on hatred, like spreading rumors on somebody, gossiping. It won't give us anything back. Rather, if we
Yeah.
can speak positive things, if we can speak good things about people, those who are, there is one challenge is we can't able to forgive people, right? If
Yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
uh, bad to us, we are. If I die also, I can't able to forgive these people. These kind of mindset we have, but we
Yeah.
have to
Yeah. Yeah.
forgive. Forgiveness has a lot of miraculous energy, I can say. So we have to learn that forgiveness. Okay, maybe somebody done bad to you, somebody done evil things to you. Still, we
Hmm.
have to learn to forgive them, let go of this past situation, keep going, keep going, keep going. We should not stick to one thing like attachment, the word attachment. Most of the people
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
attached to people, things, places. They
Yeah.
lost
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
person, they'll get into depression. If they lost their job, they'll get into that depression. As I mentioned earlier, this is the rent place high. We have to think
Yeah,
this place, but we have to make this rent place as beautiful as we can, so that
yeah,
before we leave this planet, we can leave some legacy. Like people will remember our names, not our, whatever the kind deeds we have done. People remember that. How much knowledge
yeah,
we have, how much crores and millions we have, nobody going to remember. So please cultivate this kind habits.
true.
It doesn't cost anything. Only your mindset, your heart.
Yeah. Amazing. All of these qualities, like as you said, practice kindness, then spread some love. And the third thing is forgiveness. So I'll just talk about forgiveness a little bit. There are times when you are not able to forgive yourself. And all of those mistakes that you have been doing from so many years, that gets piled up, and you're still not able to forgive yourself. So when the forgiveness things happens, you need to forgive yourself first. As soon as you do that, you will have a different vision. You will have a different perspective towards people's life. Even if they're doing something, you will feel like, okay, I forgive myself. No, that person, he didn't do it or she didn't do it deliberately. So I just have to forgive and let that person go because I don't want to keep all of that grudges into me and get them forward in my life. So this is one of like these three things I really understood like in the COVID situation. Value of life, suddenly people have realized, okay, within a second something can happen, so let's start living now. So there are a lot of youngsters who have left their jobs, who have left that stressful places and started to do these amazing things, doing traveling blogs and becoming a blogger, then fashion designing, then talk shows. And this is like until and unless as you said, something bad happens, you won't be able to understand the value of ourselves. So COVID happened and you understood, okay, I am worth something. I need to do something out of the box. So this is like awesome. I really tell you guys, please practice humanity first. Humanity comes like in many ways, in whatever way you can, just do it and make people happy. Amazing. I was very stunned to know like you have got such achievements in your life. So you have been invited to Josh Talks also, right?
Yes.
And also you were called as a youth icon. So I just want to know, like, is there anything more happening?
Yeah. There are so many awards, but the real award I feel is the somebody whom I helped in the past or in the slum areas or
Hmm.
even through social media also. So many people approaches me for the counseling. Like I used to,
Yeah.
I'm not a certified psychologist, but I talk to people according to their problem. Like I'll give some motivation. I could able to
Okay.
save three people from the suicide in the past. Actually, I'm so proud for that, proud
Wow.
of the moment, because we never know what kind of word can create impact in their life. Okay,
Right.
so the real appreciation, the real award more than Youth Icon of India award, I feel is somebody. If I can leave somebody's heart, if I can leave somebody's thoughts, if they can remember me with my good deeds, that is the greatest. Like it's like Oscar, Padma Bhushan, Padma Shri. It's more than that
Yeah.
because award means it's not like recognition from a reputed organization. If some underprivileged women, when I go to slum, there are women
Hmm.
who can recognize me, who can able to talk to me, share their problems, ask me, when will you come next time. That is a
Hmm.
great appreciation for me. That is a great achievement award for me. So like this award, there were so many awards, so many people, those who can share love, care, like they want to listen to me, they want to
Hmm.
take guidance from me. That is the biggest achievement for me.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. So can you tell me what actually keeps you motivated?
Aspire to inspire before you expire.
Wow, this line, I just loved it. I'm going to keep it as a title on this session. Can you repeat once again?
Aspire to inspire before you expire.
Wow, I felt so good. Thank you for repeating it. Okay, can you tell me what's your ultimate goal of life?
Yes. So today, am I able to lead this day happy? That is a major question that I question myself. Forget about tomorrow. Actually, recently I was interviewed, like, as a casual talk, one of the reputed CEO from another country. I was
Okay,
talking. So he asked me, "What is your next 5 years goal?" He asked me that. The casual discussion.
okay,
He asked me. He was very senior in age, quality, everything. He was very talented person. He asked me, "Okay, Lavanya, you are telling all these things. What is your next 5 years goal?" Yeah. So then I answered then. I told him, like, today is given to us, the new day. Most of the people, if you can see the population,
mm-hmm.
above 50% of the people, they are in ICU. If you can see the statistic,
Yeah,
it's not exact statistic, but in a rough figures I can tell. Some 20 to 30% are in some problems, court cases, or in some, some XYZ problems. Only 5
yeah,
to 10% are leading happy life with good job, good health, good family relationships.
yeah,
Consider all these things. I'm in a very good place. I have good job, good home, people, family, and all. Okay, so we have to be grateful for today. Having vision for
yeah,
next 5 years is great. Having vision. If you ask me what is your vision for next 5 years of Beat Change, I really want to expand my activities in every state of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. I want to collaborate with. That is a vision. But
yeah,
personally,
yeah,
consider today as next 5 years. Consider today as next 5 years. So how are you leading this days matters. So I answered them,
yeah,
I'm not bothering about next 5 years. Really, now also I'm telling, I was not bothered about next 5 years. This
mm-hmm.
year, this month, today, what I'm doing. This will definitely reflect impact on next year, that next year impact. So it's a step by step process. So making better
Yeah,
today, my lifetime goal. Making better today. If you ask me tomorrow, making better today. If you ask me day after tomorrow, so making myself better day by day, that will definitely lead you to create a successful person
mm-hmm.
in next 5 years. So that is a major, whatever I do. If we can, minimize this thing, if we can, do micro research, we'll find a lot of aspects in it. But ultimately, my goal is to lead a positive life, spreading happiness,
Yeah.
spreading love among the
Mm-hmm.
people. If I talk to one person, they should be inspired by my deeds. That is the ultimate goal.
Wow. Again, so pleased. People have ready answers like, okay, I'll be seeing myself happy having this kind of an organization or something like that. But basic thing is, until and unless you work today, it is not going to reflect in those coming 5 years. So, guys, live in the moment, and as she said, like, put all of your efforts in today. Consider it everything is supposed to be done today. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so what one thing you would tell to your younger self?
Actually, my family members or my friends, whoever knows me better, always suggest me, like ask me, like, you're not enjoying your life, you're not enjoying
Mm-hmm.
your adulthood. Like, even I was a kid, I was not playing to any children. I was very very limited to home only. I was all the kids are playing. I was with my mom reading some books. So again, it differs from person to person.
Yeah,
There is no some rule like all the people should study, all the people should play. If something excites you, even in childhood, even in fifth, sixth standard only, I was reading missionary books. I was reading missionary books
mm.
in fifth, sixth standard only in my mother tongue.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
I was reading missionary books in fifth, sixth standard only. I was writing diary in fifth, sixth standard only. Okay, so it
yeah,
varies from.
yeah.
Okay, am I audible? Sorry, I got some
Yes,
call
yes,
ID.
yes, yes.
It differs from person to
Okay.
person. So, but still, most of my siblings or my parents, she's always serious on her work. She never enjoys. She never goes for parties, functions. She is like, some what we call monk. Why she always behaves like that? There are so many funny questions that I say. But again, if you
Right.
love, if you love doing that, do it. If that excites you, you should be excited for the task. I
Yeah.
really love to go to slum areas and visit. If somebody asks me to go for some cinema theater, I don't like it. It's not like any, it's not any. You have to follow traditional. If you love to watch movie, go for it. If you love to
Yeah.
do social service, go for it. What excites you? What excites your soul? My soul excites. My soul craves for talking to people, helping them. So I thought I'm for it. So what are you for? Okay, so you have to question that, sir. So I definitely tell my younger self that maybe I should do all these activities maybe from my school days. Okay. Maybe from my school days, and I could able to inspire school children also. Nowadays, in
Yeah.
international schools, people introducing the social causes as their projects. People are coming forward. This is a very great change. 14 years, 15 years. They
Yeah.
have to do. It's there in their curriculum. So that thing I wanted to tell to my younger self: more positivity, more generosity, more kindness, more awareness.
Which you already had from the very beginning, like since you were a small kid. So like that's awesome. There are people who are born very differently. You know, you are one of that, very much different from the childhood itself. You have a different kind of a desire that you are here, and I came to know like why are you actually here? You are here to complete this circle of change. And change is always constant, so this circle keeps on moving. And as soon as you do good to the person, that person is always going to do good to some other person. And it's like a chain again. So you are building that chain. It's an amazing thing to know. Like you're an awesome person in all I have seen. Okay, so this is like we have come to the end of the session today, and I don't feel like to go. I don't want to end the session, but I would love to ask you one last question. Like it's not a question; it's just a thing I always ask. Like, what lines or what inspirational message you would love to give all to all of these viewers?
Okay. So everybody out there, including me, including you, we have only one life. This is not a motivation session. This is a practicality. If you can recheck after this live also, anybody who is listening it, this is a one life, man. This is really one
Yeah.
life. We are never going to live as Lavanya, or you're never going to live as some XYZ. So today, make sure you are happy.
Mhm.
How do you happy? When you wake up happy, you will be happy. How do you wake up
Yeah.
happy? When you keep your mind positive throughout the day, it is not possible. Most of the people ask, it is highly impossible. In my job, it is
Right.
highly impossible to positive all the time. Why you always tell me to be positive, be positive? So people always get frustration. So
Mhm.
calm
Yeah.
down yourself, connect with your purpose. When we
Yeah.
expect more, we'll get more frustration. When we expect
True.
more, when we seek validation from the people more, how can somebody
True.
validate you? Okay, how can somebody
Mhm.
validate you? How can somebody tell you that you are worthy, you are not worthy? Never look for the compliment or appreciation for others. First be the person to compliment yourself.
Yeah.
Know your worth.
Yeah.
One different species in 7 billion people, then why are you so suffering? Like somebody is not recognizing me, somebody is not accepting my love, somebody
Yeah.
is not accepting my marriage proposal, business proposal. Why that is happening?
Yeah.
We always keep others high. Like I'm unworthy person. If I match with that person, I may get that worthy. It's not like that. You are
Yeah.
worthy. There are so many research that can tell that There are some liquids. The science terminology I don't know. I can tell simple language. There are some
Okay.
liquids. There are some organs or some neurons in our body which cost crores, millions. We can't replace that. So your
Yeah.
organs only millions. It costs millions. Why are you, why
Right.
are you so suffered because of your debts, because of 1 or 2 lakhs of loss? You
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
your body. So be privileged. Again, I can add this word aspire to inspire before you expire, because only life we have. Whatever we do, we have to do it with our heart. I strongly believe the one thing which always motivates me is aspire to inspire before you expire. If I'm talking to somebody, I have this thing in my mind today, how I'm going to make today as a beautiful day, how I'm going to
Yeah.
fulfill my purpose, whatever I do. Even I've been to so many trauma, so many depression and all, but again I connect with my purpose. Again I connect with what I'm doing. So I always still be the change that what you wanted to see, but
Hmm.
aspire to inspire before you expire. Because after you expire, you are just a dead body. You are not. I'm
Yeah.
just a dead body after my death. Even people won't allow me to sit in my own bed.
Yeah.
So think how sad part that is. Then why are you?
Hmm.
This is nothing without your soul. This is
Right.
nothing. Make sure you wake up happy, be happy. So spread this love, spread this energy among the people. We have only one life, only one life. Let's spread happiness, let's spread love among the people.
Wow, such an amazing inspirational message. People have been taking it in a positive way, maybe just because of COVID, as you said. But still, there are few holes and gaps that are supposed to be get filled up. But these gaps are filled up people by people like you. So you are like an amazing person who is telling such good things to do and to practice. And I hope all of these people who have watched us today, they will do something, they will bring a change. And if they want to bring a change, they are supposed to be the change first, right? That's really an amazing time I had with you, Lavanya, and I hope you have this amazing time in the NGO and helping people. And also, I would love to say that if there is a chance that I'm able to talk with you again on certain topics related to women empowerment or something like that, I will need your participation in it, and I'm sure you're going to be there with us.
Sure, definitely. And thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for doing something out of the box because it is needed. It is needed because
Yeah.
everybody has a story. So you are here to tell that story to the people in the right way. Keep doing good work. I can feel that energy, the
Thank you
like-mindedness,
so much.
the positivity I can feel. So keep doing the good work. You're going to see, the success in a wider range. So please be consistent. You're doing awesome thing. Bringing the stories is what matters. Even through my
Yeah.
NGO, I also connect people. I also bring people always. I also ask them to share stories because every story has a different path, a different direction. How we
Yeah. Yeah.
represent them is what matters. So I'm so proud of you. You came
Thank
out
you
and
so much.
doing this. So keep doing, and I always support you.
Oh, thank you so much. I got inspired today and I'll keep doing such good stuff. Thank you so much, Lavanya. It was a
Thank
great
you so
session
much.
with you. See you next time.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thanks a lot.
You too. Bye.
Bye. See you soon. Bye.
See you. Bye. I felt so empowered today, and through this session, I reflected on myself, I guess, and I came to know like I started this journey, and all of the things that she said, I did all of those things, practicing humanity first, and second, being consistent in the work and getting out of the box, literally. I am out of the box today, and I'm trying to make that box a good one, and I need your support in that. I need your participation in that. Thank you so much, guys, for being there, listening to this amazing session with Lavanya. And I'm going to come tomorrow with another story. And I hope you'll enjoy that. And see you tomorrow. Bye. Namaste.